Welcome to Dragon Horde Gaming, and today we are going to be opening a Core Set 2020. Alright. Alright, got this thing open. Yeah, I just got done with the pre-release. It's about 1:30 a.m. and so I just want to get this done because probably going to go to some more pre-releases maybe tomorrow. Although maybe just one, because after this one I have a pretty bad headache. But just want to get these cards done so I can use them for trades tomorrow. Or I should say later today, considering that it already is tomorrow. Alright. Uncommons. We got Blight Beetle, Ironroot Warlord, Ancestral Blade, and our rare is Starfield Mystic. Costs 2, 1 generic and white. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Starfield Mystic. And we got a foil Moat Piranhas. Alright. Jungle Hollow and an elemental token. Alright. Alright. We got a Unchained Berserker, Herald of the Sun, Thought Distortion, and our rare is Nightpack Ambusher. Cost 4, 2 generic and 2 greens, Wolf, Flash. Other wolves and werewolves you control get a +1/+1. At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't cast a spell this turn, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Alright. And another one of these there. Alright. Flame Sweep. It's a nice card. I'm probably going to replace Fiery Cannonade with it. Rule of Law. Tome-Bound Lich. And a rare is Voracious Hydra. Cost X and 2 green. Trample. Voracious Hydra enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Double the number of 1/1 counters on Voracious Hydra. Voracious Hydra fights target creature you don't control. Alright, we got Lightning Stormkin, Angel of Vitality, Dragon Mage, and our rare is Knight of the Ebon Legion. Cost 1 black. To add 3, 2 generic and black. Knight of Ebon Legion gets a +3/+3 and gains Death Touch until end of turn. At the beginning of your end step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on Knight of the Ebon Legion. I got a foil one of these at the pre-release. And we got a foil Act of Treason. And we got the Shanra's emblem, too. Okay. We're going to need a lot of them because I also pulled Chandra at the pre-release. Actually, I pulled all 3 of them. Not at a single pre-release. I pulled the rare and the uncommon at the first one, and the second one I pulled out the mythic. Alright. Blood of 4 Bones, Cerulean Drake, Diamond Knight, and our rare is Golos, Tireless Pilgrim. Cost 5 generic, legendary artifact creature, Scout. When Golos Tireless Pilgrim enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a land card. Put the card into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Pay 7, 2 generic and 1 of each color. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play this turn without paying their mana costs. Yeah, that's quite broken. We got those. Alright. Cryptic Caves. A Veil of Summer. Bloodsoak Altar, and our rare is Temple of Epiphany. It's enters the battlefield, tap. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1, tap for blue or red. Oh, and a Swiftwater Cliffs to go with it. Oh, nice. But yeah, I know now I have a playset of Temple of Epiphany. I pulled one at the pre-release, for my first pre-release. Dang it. Sorry about that. Need to be more careful. Hey, maybe you got to finally see me in that. Alright. Hope that targeting thing isn't coming up on the screen. See if I tap the screen, if that'll go there. That got away. Okay, Colossal Hammer. Oh, Vengeful Warchief. Season of Growth. And our rare is another land. Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead enters battlefield, tap. Add a colorless. When Field of the Dead or another land enters battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Johnny's Pridemate, which is kind of weird that they have a token named as Johnny's Pridemate when there is a card named as Johnny's Pridemate. Alright. Unchained Berserker. Corpse Knight. Oh. Okay. So, this is not the full one. At the pre-release, the Corpse Knights that we got were 2/3s. And this one's a 2/2. So they fixed that. Okay. That's cool. They might be worth something then. Goblin Ringleader, and our rare is our first mythic. Cavalier of the Gales. Cost 5, 2 generic, 3 blue. Flying. When Cavalier Gales enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library, in any order. When Cavalier of Gales dies, shuffle it into its owner's library, then scry 2. Nice. Actually, that's a really good one. It's a 5/5 for 5. Alright. Alright, we got Pattern Matcher, Scholar of Ages, Aethergust, and our rare is Lotus Field. I also pulled one of these at pre-release. Lotus Field enters battlefield, tap. When Lotus Field enters battlefield, sacrifice 2 lands. Add 3 mana of any one color. Nice. Oh, another Chandra's Emblem. We're gonna need a bunch of them. Okay. Empyrean Eagle. Yorox Wavecrasher. Manifold Key, and a rare is Leyline of Sanctity. Cost 4, 2 generic, 2 white. If Leyline of Sanctity is in your opening hand, you may begin with it in. You may begin the game with it on the battlefield. You have Hexproof. All right. Alright, we got Chandra Novice Pyromancer. Yeah, at the pre-release I pulled her and the rare one in the same pack. And Eternal Isolation, Vengeful War Chief, and our rare is Leyline of Abundance. Cost 4, 2 generic and 2 green. If Leyline of Abundance is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. Pay 8, 6 generic and 2 green. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Alright. Alright. We got Cryptic Caves, Overgrowth Elemental, Gauntlets of Light, and our rare is Dungeon Geists. Cost 4, 2 generic and 2 blue. When flying, when Dungeon Geist enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. That creature does untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Dungeon Geists. Alright. We got Master Splicer, Grave Digger, Renowned Weaponsmith, and our rare is Hanged Executioner. Cost 3, 2 generic and white, flying. When Hanged Executioner enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit token with flying. Pay 4, 3 generic and white, exile Hanged Executioner, exile target creature. Alright. I see the tear in there. Why isn't it? I blame this miscreant for this bad pack opening. Alright. We got Angel of Vitality, Dragon Mage, Aether Gust, and our rare is Elvish Reclaimer. Elvish Reclaimer, get +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. Pay 2, tap, sacrifice a land. Search your library for a land card, put it into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Alright. Mixing up my piles here. Alright. Yeah, let's get the next pack. So, people think we're going to have a return to Theros here. I'm not too sure about that, considering just because we got the temples and doesn't mean we're going back to Theros. Like, we got in other lands in these sets that didn't mean we're going back to those planes. We got an Air Elemental, Yarok's Wavecrasher, Manifold Key, and our rare is Agent of Treachery. Cost 7, 5 generic, 2 blue. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target permanent. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 3 or more permanents you don't own, draw 3 cards. Alright. Oops, wrong pile again. Creeping Trailblazer, Portal of Sanctuary, Bloodthirsty Aerialist, and our rare is Bishop of Wings. Cost 2 white. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. Whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. It's a 1/4. Alright. I'm actually hoping to pull some of the Temples of Mystery. We got a Fry, Barkhide Troll, Gauntlets of Light, and our rare is Embodiment of Agony. Cost 3, 1 and 2 black. It's a demon, flying Death Touch. Embodiment of Agony enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each different mana cost among non-land cards in your graveyard. For example, 3 and up 2. Yeah, that okay. I can understand that. It's 0/0. It's kind of a weird card. I bet it would work really good in a 5-color deck, though. Jeez. We got Pulse of Murasa. Devote Decree. Sky Knight Vanguard. And our rare is, Temple of Mystery. Enters the battlefield tap. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1. Taps for green and blue. Alright. Oh, there we go. Warden of Evos Island. One second, I did it again, so there we go. Hard cover. Scampering Scorchers, and our rare is Wake Root Elemental. Cost 6 for generic 2 green. Pay 3. Add the 5 green. Untap target land you control. It becomes a 5/5 elemental creature token with haste. It's still a land, and it's a 5/5. Tranquil Cove and a zombie. All right. So far, we've only managed to get 1 mythic out of this, and we're over halfway through this. A little disheartening there. Alright, we got Thrashing Brontodon. Salvager of Runes. Yarok's Finlurker. And our rare is Glinthorn Buccaneer. It is cost 3, 1 generic and 2 red. Minotaur Pirate. Haste. When you discard a card, Glinthorn Buccaneer deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pay 1 in a red, discard a card, draw a card, activate this ability only if Glinthorn Buccaneer is attacking. And we got a Sedge Scorpion foil. It is, and the Minotaur is a 2/4. Okay, we got 3 foils now. Alright. Wolf Rider's Saddle. Might of the Masses. Thought Distortion. And our rare is Marauding Raptor. Cost 2, 1 generic and a red. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Marauding Raptor deals 2 damage to it. If a dinosaur is dealt damage this way, Marauding Raptor gets a +2/+0 until end of turn. Evolving Wilds. Oh, so they put Evolving Wilds in the land slot now. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, we got Blood for Bones, Overcome, Devote Decree, and our rare is Vivian Arcbow Ranger. Cost 4, 1 generic, 3 green, Legendary Planeswalker Vivian. Distribute 2, +1. Distribute 2 1/1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. They gain trample until end of turn. -3, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker. -5, you may choose a creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Kind of a lame alt there, but oh well, we got that. That's our second mythic. Okay. Alright, we got Howling Giant, Fry, Risen Reef, and our rare is Dread Presence. We're getting a lot of rare black cards. And it costs 4, 3 generic and a black. Whenever a swamp enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. You draw a card and lose 1 life. Dread Presence deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life. Alright. We got Captivating Gyre, Chandra's Spitfire, Spectral Sailor, and our rare is Shifting Ceratops. Costs 4, 2 generic and 2 green. This spell can't be countered. Protection from blue. Pay 1 green. Shifting Ceratops gains your choice of reach, trample, or haste until end of turn. And we got a foil Boneclad Necromancer. I do like the art on that golem. Alright. Rapacious Dragon. Fencing Ace. Woodlands Champion. And our rare is Temple of Malady. Temple of Malady enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters, scry 1. Tap for black or green. I think I only had 1 of them, so that's good. Alright. I have it in a sliver deck. Commander deck. I might show that on the channel one day. Alright. We got Wolf Rider's Saddle. Apostle of Purifying Light. Overgrowth Elemental, and our rare is Kethis, the Hidden Hand. Costs 3, a white, black, and a green. Legendary spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Exile 2 legendary cards from your graveyard till end of turn. Each legendary card in your graveyard gains. You may play this card from your graveyard. It's a 3/4. Oh, and we got a foil Bloodfell Caves. Alright. Put the uncommons in the wrong spot yet again. Alright. That's 3 mythics now. Alright. We got a Meteor Golem. Veil of Summer. Overcome. And our rare is Steel Overseer. Costs 2 generic. Tap. Put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature you control. It is 1/1. And we got a foil Chandra's Spitfire. Alright. Yeah, they say they changed the card stock on these, but I noticed that still foils have a problem with curling at the pre-release. We got Loyal Pegasus, Gruesome Scourger, Risen Reef, and our rare is Leyline of the Void. There's our money card right there. Well, at least it'll become money card. Cost 4, 2 generic, 2 black. It's enchantment. If Leyline of the Void is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Oh, crap, we got a foil mythic. Cavalier Thorns. It's cost 5, 2 green, 2 generic, and 3 green. It's Elemental Knight. Reach. When Cavalier Thorns enters the battlefield, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put a land card from among them onto the battlefield and the rest in your graveyard. When Cavalier Thorns die, you may exile it. If you do, put another target card from your graveyard on top of your library. Evolving Wilds and Treasure. Okay. Yeah, we got a foil Thorns there. That card is probably going to be a pretty spendy one. It's not a card I care for, but I know that it's like People love that card. Uncaged Fury, God's Willing, Chandra's Spitfire, and our rare is Cavalier Thorns. Since we just went over this card just a second ago, I'm not going to over it again. Alright, so that's 5 mythics from this set. Is that? Yeah, that was it. Alright, we got Howling Giant, Moldvine Reclamation, Retribution Wand, and our rare is Masterful Replication. Cost 6, 5 generic and blue. Choose 1, create 2 3/3 Golem artifact creature tokens. Or then choose target artifact you control. Each other artifact you control becomes a copy of that artifact until end of turn. Foil Mountain. Alright. I was hoping to pull some more Planeswalkers out of this, but yeah. Doesn't look like we're going to get much else out of this for Mythics. Ogre Siegebreaker, Brineborn Cutthroat, Scuttlemutt, and our rare is Chandra's Regulator. Cost 2, a generic and a red, legendary artifact. Whenever you activate a loyalty ability of a Chandra Planeswalker, you may pay 1. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. Pay 1, tap, discard a mountain card or a red card, draw a card. And we got a Diviner's Lockbox foil. Alright. A lot of foils in this pile right here. Alright, there we go. We got a Pattern Matcher, Air Elemental, Ember Hauler, and our rare is Tail's End. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. Alright. And on to this one. Oh. Alright, we got a Creeping Trailblazer, Tombbound Lich, Mask of Immolation, and our rare is Gravedigger's Cage. Oh, Grafdigger's Cage. Cost 1. Artifact, creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. We got a foil Squad Captain. Alright, we got a Loyal Pegasus, Disfigure, Mask of Immolation, and our rare is a Mystic Forge. Cost 4, generic. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an artifact card or a colorless non-land card. Tap, pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library. And we got another foil. This stack really full of foils. Yarok's Funeral. Finlurker, sorry. Alright, I bet this pack's going to have a foil too. I notice that these packs have been kind of easy to pick out just the stacks of what they could be. Meteor Golem, Pulse of Marasa, Diviner's Loot Box, and our rare is Vilis, Broker of Blood. Cost 8, 5 generic and 3 black. Legendary creature demon, flying. Pay 1 black. Pay 2 life. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. Alright, it's an 8/8 with flying, so yeah. It's a pretty cool card, I think. No foil on that one. How disappointing. Alright. Lightning Stormkin, Warden of Evo-Silon, Bloodsoak Altar, and our last card is Bag of Holding. Cost 1. It's an artifact. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Pay 2, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Pay 4, tap, sacrifice Bag of Holding, return all cards exiled with Bag of Holding to their owner's hand. Yep. I think Bag of Holding might be a really good card. Because it would definitely help out in instances where, say, you're facing a Dimir deck that's forcing you to discard cards. Well, you got this. You got your cards going into an exile that you can use Bag of Holding to get back. And, well, with Dimir, there isn't very much artifact hate. Just have to worry about counter spells. Alright, so we'll go over this real quick. Pick up all the mythics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 mythics there and 1 foil mythic. And how many foils did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost a third of the packs had foils in them. Alright. Well, that has been this Core Set 2020 box opening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, leave a like, share. Don't be afraid to make a comment. And I wish you guys luck with your pack openings. Goodbye.